a scenario that hits home. Imagine this. A family loses their primary breadwinner unexpectedly. Amid their grief, they're suddenly scrambling to pay the mortgage, cover childcare costs, and keep the lights on. The emotional toll is unimaginable. But what if financial stress didn't have to compound the pain? This is the promise of life insurance. Yet many people buy policies without fully understanding what they're signing up for, or what agents aren't saying. Let's pull back the curtain. What is life insurance, and why should you care? Life insurance is a contract between you and an insurer. In exchange for regular premium payments, the insurer provides a lump sum payout, a death benefit, to your chosen beneficiaries when you pass away. This money can replace lost income, pay off debts, fund education, or cover final expenses. But here's the catch. Not all policies are created equal, and agents don't always explain the fine print. Types of life insurance: pros, cons, and who they're for. 1. Term life insurance. What it is: coverage for a set period such as 10, 20, or 30 years. If you die during the term, your beneficiaries get the payout. Pros: affordable. Premiums are often 5 to 10 times cheaper than permanent policies. Simple. No investment components or confusing fees. Flexible. Convertible to permanent coverage in some cases. Cons: temporary. Expires with no value if you outlive the term. Renewal costs. Premiums skyrocket if you renew later in life. Real-life scenario. Sarah, 35, buys a 20-year term policy to cover her mortgage and her kids' college years. If she passes at 50, her family gets $500K. If she lives to 55, the policy ends. 2. Whole life insurance. What it is: permanent coverage with a savings component or cash value that grows tax-deferred. Pros: lifelong coverage. Never expires if premiums are paid. Cash value. Borrow against it or withdraw funds in emergencies. Fixed premiums. No surprises. Cons: expensive. Premiums cost 5 to 15 times more than term for the same death benefit. Slow growth. Cash value takes years to accumulate. Fees: high commissions and administrative costs eat into returns. Real-life scenario: James, 45, pays $500 per month for a $250K whole life policy. By 65, his cash value reaches $80K, but he could have earned more by investing the difference in premiums elsewhere. 3. Universal life insurance. What it is: flexible permanent coverage with adjustable premiums and death benefits. Pros: customizable. Change premiums or death benefits as needs shift. Investment potential. Cash value grows based on market indexes or interest rates. Cons: complex. Requires active management to avoid lapses. Risk: poor market performance can force higher premiums. Real-life scenario: Maria, 50, uses Universal Life to fund her estate plan. When interest rates drop, her cash value stalls, and she must pay extra to keep the policy active. What agents don't always tell you. 1. You're overpaying for my commission. Whole and universal policies pay agents hefty commissions, sometimes up to 100% of your first year's premium. Term policies pay far less. 2. Cash value isn't a good investment. Returns are often mediocre compared to 401k or IRA. 3. You might not need permanent coverage. If your goal is to cover temporary needs, like a mortgage, term is sufficient. 4. Your policy could lapse. Universal life policies are risky if mismanaged or underfunded. Key takeaway: agents are salespeople. Their incentives don't always align with your best financial interests. How to choose the right policy. 1. Assess your needs. Calculate debts, income replacement, and future expenses. 2. Compare quotes. Use online tools to shop term rates. Avoid agent bias. 3. Ask tough questions. What's your commission on this policy? How does the cash value growth compare to other investments? 4. Reevaluate regularly. Update coverage after major life events, marriage, kids, retirement. To conclude, understand that knowledge is your best policy. Life insurance is a safety net, but only if you buy the right net. Term life works for most families, while permanent policies suit niche needs like estate planning. The biggest mistake? Letting an agent rush you into a decision without understanding the trade-offs. Ready to choose the right life insurance for your needs? Use our online quote calculator to compare policies and start protecting your loved ones today. Final thoughts. Your family's financial security is too important to leave to chance or a sales pitch. Arm yourself with the truth and make a choice you'll never regret. Thank you for watching this Insurance Pro Coach video. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss expert tips on protecting what matters most. Ready to take the next step? Check out our 24/7 online quoting tool. You can get a life insurance quote instantly. No phone calls, no pressure.